So the month of September is right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. So this is October 1st. That means I've got to give you an income update on our option selling strategy. So I've been tracking this strategy. I've been with my real account, a $20,000 account here on Derive. I started this July 1st. Now in this same time period, spoiler alert, we are profitable, point blank, but I have been documenting practically every single trade. Now I've done this for a few reasons. One is I believe that options trading is one of the most underutilized investment strategies that exist, particularly in cryptocurrency, mainly because cryptocurrency is so incredibly volatile. It allows you to be able to earn what I believe above average passive or semi-passive income inside of cryptocurrency ecosystem as a whole without having to, the idea is to be able to find a way to be able to produce additional income month in and month out that we can use to either compound or redeploy into other crypto investments without having to constantly bring cash in. But all too often when people start looking at passive income strategies, they end up doing very high risk, like Ponzi-nomic type strategies, or they end up giving their funds over to somebody that's supposed to be trading it but ultimately ends up being a Ponzi scam, or they end up using liquidity they do liquidity providing on things like Uniswap, which by the way, I have nothing wrong with that. I like doing that kind of thing as well. But you are at risk of impermanent loss, and people oftentimes don't understand what they're doing when they're setting up an LP position. Nothing wrong with it. I think it's great. I have some money in LPs. I'm not knocking that at all. But this is just a different strategy. It doesn't once you understand how to sell options, it can be a very powerful strategy to be able to produce a specific income, or I should say a strategic income or a semi-passive income that can come in even in the market's going up, even in the market's going down. For example, we are selling options on Ethereum. Ethereum, when I started this strategy, Ethereum was selling at about $3,400. Right now it's at $2,500. We're profitable selling options on Ethereum, even though the market's been going down. If you took the $20,000 I had in the beginning, roughly $20,000, and you just dropped that inside of Ethereum, you would be down about $6,000 or $7,000 right now. And so we're up in the same time period. And so that's what's incredible about selling options. The market can go up, you can make money. The market can go down, you can make money. And I don't mean to oversimplify that a little bit, but it's the reality of how options trading works. This isn't a tutorial on options. This is really designed to be my monthly update, but I want to give you kind of an understanding on it. We're going to show you exactly how much money I've made for the month of September. Now, keep in mind, the goal of this strategy from day one was to be able to start with a $20,000 account to document real trades in practically every video. There's a whole playlist on my channel where you can go through step by step and see which trades won, which trades lost, which trades have lost. It's been very transparent. And that's been the goal of this strategy. So do me a favor, if you appreciate that, smash that like button. All too often I see people online, they're showing charts or they're showing indicators and they're like, yeah, we should have took this trade, or we did take this trade and we cashed out here, or we sold here, we made this profit, we made that profit. But you never know for sure if they did that. And you don't know what their losses were, what their wins were. Or you see people talking about, oh yeah, we're providing liquidity and we're making $50 a day or $200 a day, or this is our millionaire strategy, but you don't ever actually see what they're doing with their portfolio, even an example portfolio. And so my goal here was to be able to put on display what I think is going to ultimately be a very successful strategy. And the goal was to be able to earn at least $1,000 a month, get to $1,000 per month. That was the goal. Now we're going to take a look at where we have gotten, how much we've been able to earn this month alone. And so let's go ahead and quickly go right here. By the way, this is the Derive platform. They are not sponsoring this content. This is the video. This is the platform that I use to sell options. If you want to check it out, a link will be in the description. It is an affiliate link. You will be supporting the channel. So let's go see exactly how much we've been able to earn so far. Quick recap on our earnings overall. So we started out with $20,822. This was our collateral value. This is what we put in. So with options, you end up putting in a collateral value, and then you sell options against that collateral. So every time, let's just say that you sold 3 contracts, that's going to cost you roughly $1,000. That $1,000 will get tied up in margin until those contracts expire. If that doesn't make sense to you, go back to day 1 of our video series and just start watching the videos, or subscribe to the channel and follow along. Now, as you can see, our very first month, as luck would have it, did not go well. This was the month that we ended up going down, I think about 7 or 8% in a pretty short amount of time. And we ended up having to lock in some small losses. Doesn't happen often. We should only have, hopefully, no more months in a 12-month period. But in a given 12-month period, it's possible to have one or two losing months. However, you'll be able to make that up very quickly. The next month, we made up most of those losses already. And in a little while, I'm going to show you what we earned this month. But just know this, that was a 4% loss. Our goal is to be able to earn 3 to 6 or 4 to 7%, somewhere in that range every single month. September, we did $700, right? $20,564 is where we ended the month at. And I'm sorry, for August, and we ended up at $701. By the way, this looks a little bit funky. Keep in mind, we started here. At the end of the month, this was the amount. This is how much we lost on August 1st from July. So technically, this is July's losses. And then same thing here. We ended August. This is September 1st. So we made $701 in August. And the goal is to try to get to $1,000 per month. I'm going to show you what we got to. And then I'm going to tell you, I'm going to kind of project what I think we're going to get to for the month of October. So the month of September is right here. So we ended the month with $21,638 in collateral. We have $1,074. Big deal. We made $1,000 for the month of October. We got 5.22% just over 5% here for the month. Where else can you make 5% in a month, or 3.45% in a month? And now here's the key. The upcoming month, a lot of the contracts we sold, we got about $3,000 or $4,000 worth of our collateral tied up in November contracts. So if I had to guess where we're going to end up for October, I would guess around $800. Around $800, maybe $900. It is possible we could still break $1,000, but if you just ask me where I thought we would end up, I think it's conservative. I think that's a fair guesstimate to say we should be at about $800. Now, my goal, October, November, going into December, my goal is to be earning a solid $1,000 per month. We're going to earn, right here, we're going to ultimately earn 3 to 6% per month. Maybe 4 to 7. We'll have to see how it ends up. That was my original goal, 4 to 7. But I think we're going to end up around 3 to 6% per month. But I'm going to be honest with you, this wasn't fun. Taking an L, knowing that you're using a strategy that should probably lock in 1 to 2, absolute worst case scenario, 3 small losses in the course of a year, and having to lock in one basically on your first month. To be honest with you, I almost started over because I was like, this isn't going to show great. This isn't going to be an accurate depiction. But it's okay. I'm going to be transparent on this channel, and if you appreciate that, do me a favor and smash that like button. So this month's update, we're over $1,000, and we're going to continue selling options in a very simple, easy, straightforward manner with a very easy strategy. And if you want to follow our journey, we're on day 92, 93 right now, 93 I believe. If you want to follow this journey, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see how I plan to ultimately grow this to $1 million plus portfolio, go ahead and watch the video on your end screen now. This is Crypto Wealth. I'm out.